There you go. Nice. Alright. Good. It's good enough. Okay. Tired of messing with it. So do some Sunny runs, Sunny. Alright. Maybe the audio is bad, whatever, I don't care. I don't have time to mess with it. I'm tired of messing with it. Just have to be good enough. I'm sure the frame rate's probably shit. Find out later when I watch. Like, I was streaming like for an hour and a half the other day, and like I had the audio messed up, and there was no audio coming through at all because I had just installed virtual LAN cable, and I didn't know how to use it right. So dumb. I don't know, it seems to be moving slower to me. Maybe it's just me, but it seems like the game is like literally just like every little bit like lagging a bit or something. But I guess it's not. I don't know. I haven't played in like wow, so I don't know why I'm doing so well. No, yes. Oh, come on, really? Really? Figures. Well, if I can get to the boss, there we go. I can beat this because I have 2 bombs. So I have to play like absolutely perfect. So we'll see what happens. Come on, Mike. There we go. He's my first bomb. There you go. Alright. I am getting better. I could be level 1 on the first, or like nearly one of the first tries. Yep, that's it. Ah! Oh man. Yeah, I've got like 7, I think. Quite a few, but none of them are even meaningful. It's just like, oh man, whatever. I shouldn't talk. None of them are even meaningful. It's just random junk that I decided to put on my body when I was like 19, and I'd gotten some cash from like a car wreck or something. It was completely random, but yeah. It was the one on my arm. Hold on. Let's see. I've got this one here, the big one with the little girl on it, or the little girl, but the girl with her, it's like a zombie with like, she's wearing a dress and like, she's got blood around her mouth and blood like splattered on her dress just from like eating people. And then I've got this one is a boring. It's from like a Korean game called Ragnarok Online. And and my friend actually became a tattoo artist recently. His name's Jordan Voorhees, and he actually drew the pouring. Yeah. yeah. It's been a while. Like, thanks for that. But I don't know. Yeah, and then just like there's another one. I've got where the pouring is on the other wrist. I've got like a Nintendo controller, like regular Nintendo, and then just like other random junk. It's not even like just other stuff. The other ones aren't really noteworthy in my opinion. As noteworthy, I suppose. But I think I don't know. Once my maybe I think I might start watching some other players a bit more, like to get better, because my pathing is okay or whatever. Like I've gotten thanks. I've gotten to where I can kind of like compensate for my poor pathing, like, but I think if I practice a bit more on that, then I think my reaction times will be good enough to where I can actually like beat the I should use a bomb. I always yeah. I mean, it's really nice that they have services like this, or like streaming services, because I don't know. I mean, playing on your own is pretty cool and everything, and like it just I don't know. I guess it's the whole thing about the internet in general, but like just being able to share ideas so like easily and quickly, it's really neat for things like this. Because I know if I hadn't seen like a lot of people, or I hadn't seen people play, then I probably wouldn't be doing as well. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too good on level 2 though. Like obviously. Yeah. Like I can get to the mid boss all right, but I just gotta practice on her. Oh man, I saw the patches that they made for like ultra mode is what they call it, and it was like, I mean, some of them I don't remember the one I was watching exactly, but like it was, they give you like unlimited bombs, because some of the boss fights like literally you can't get through it unless you use the bombs. But the people out there I was watching, they purposefully weren't using them, or were using them as little as possible. But like even still, or I mean, yeah, like so other than that one boss fight, I was like watching it, it's like, dude, I'm just starting out on Insane, and I don't know, it's crazy. But people like that, like that are just like able to do so well on those, I think maybe it's kind of like the Olympics. Like you can train all you want, but there's like certain people that are gonna be like genetically predisposed to be like really insane at certain things. Like some people just have the brain like physically, however, whatever it was. Because I was watching, and he was playing this game. One of the guys, I don't know. It showed his like YouTube. He had a link to his YouTube thing. I mean, whatever. So he was playing this game, and it was like this music game where you had like a disc thing where you like, it was like you had to be a DJ, and then you had like 6 other buttons that were supposed to like emulate being keys. Yeah, probably. They probably, yeah, for sure. Like, I think maybe it's like your brain. Maybe it's kind of like where you train your brain to be really good at a certain task, and then once you, I think maybe like they just able to pick up the other games that are similar in nature just because their brain's so wired to be that way. And then like, yeah, once they get the muscle memory down from practicing for like a while, then it's like that, I guess. But it's like these guys who just like they have YouTube channels. There's like Riot, or here, let me get the I can just like go ahead and link. But like these guys, let me see. I had uploaded some music videos and music, and I used some of their gameplay as like the background video. Let me see, because like is crazy. Some of them. Let me see. Flam Pop. I don't remember him if he actually had like, I know Naride, I think, is the other guy, but there was like on their conversation pages or whatever, communication pages, it was like looking, and people would put requests forward, and like they'd have like 5 different games, and they're like, it's Flame Pop as well. I think it skips by, yeah, oops. Alright. This should be different. Suguri. I don't know what those are. Was Suguri. Yeah, this is one of the other guys too. And then there's one other, and this, I think this is the other one. So this guy here was the one playing the, I think his most recent game was like this DJ game, and it's like crazy, like he like, oops, it's not doing this right. I started clicking too much and trigger happy and ruin everything. Alright, there we go. This guy, I think this is it. But yeah, he was playing like this, but he was playing this game. Maybe you'll know what it is, but because I don't have any idea. I think this is it. Yeah, IIDX. This guy is crazy. Like, you know. Yeah, he's got this little, like, I don't know if that's a faceplate that he made or whatever for the game controller you use to play with it. But it's like, I don't know what that is, but this guy is insane. Like, he just goes through and does like a full clear, and it's like, this game isn't even like, I mean, it's similar, I guess, in nature, because you're like just pressing keys, but I mean, like, to be honest, it's not really like exactly like a keyboard, so I don't see how, like, I don't know, like, maybe I'll get to the point, but like, I've been playing games that require insane dexterity, but yeah, exactly, it's like DDR for your fingers. I mean, which is cool and all, but like, oh, and then to the side, yeah, exactly. And then like, you have this little like thing that is supposed to be like a disc or whatever. I can see the pattern on this. I know she does two to one direction, and then I think 2 in the other, or something like that. I haven't figured out the exact pattern, but. And then this part, like, I know you're supposed to like kind of do this until you get. I mean, you could get through the whole thing without bombs, because I was like, some guy on my, I don't remember, but somebody was saying, like, suggested that maybe you had to use bombs if you're playing on Insane, and I thought maybe that was true until I watched those like ultra modes or whatever. Yeah, ultra. Once I'd seen those patches, I was like, nah, you don't you don't need bombs for like Insane on here. But I mean, that's not to say that it isn't extremely difficult or that I'm incorrect about something, but I don't know, it just seems like if those guys can get through Ultra, then I can probably figure out how to not use bombs, but I don't know. Right now I need to use them though, because whatever. But the only thing is, like, I haven't seen a whole lot of TH12 players, like, or people playing it recently. Yeah, exactly. It's like, probably a bit too hard for my skill level at this point, but eventually I think, you know, my goal, long-term goal maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's what I figured, like, just because the way, or at least, like, you know, not the, I think the patches, like, people kind of screw with the whole idea that the guy had whenever he made it, but, I mean, somebody had to program it, so it's, like, obvious, like, the person either made it impossible, roughly impossible, that bombs are necessary, and that would be a main theme, but it's obvious that the main theme is, like, being able to get through it, like, completely without needing all that stuff, so I don't know, but I think he's, like, probably consistent with that throughout the game, but I don't know, I've never really seen anybody, I haven't looked a whole lot, but I haven't seen anybody with no bomb runs, but I remember seeing kids talking about, you know, one of those runs. I didn't see him do it, you know, but I saw him talking about that, you know, LMVBR or whatever, but I don't know, it's, yeah. I think, like, at first, like, when you first start the game, it's like you're, oh man, almost got that, seasonal. I think maybe, like, your body, like, your brain, you have to kind of control it with the whole general idea of, like, getting through these things, like, how, I don't know, like, at first you kind of got to figure out, you know, the way that the situation is going to react to your body, like, you know, you press the key a certain amount of time and stuff, and I think once you get that bass down in your head, like, things seem to go a bit smoother, which maybe explains why those guys could get, like, adapt to their games a lot faster, because, like, it's not taking me nearly as long to progress. I feel, I mean, it seemed to progress a bit faster the more, or, like, you know what I mean, I guess. So I built that base, but alright. What have you been playing lately, though? Or have you had the time to play? It's like the first time I've been able to stream in a little while. It was school, but not as consistent as it was. Oh, I'll post a link. Yeah. I mean, like, I would play hard, probably, like, yeah. I mean, I think, like, the only reason, I guess, like, it's just, how much do you, like, sitting around and not being able to do anything, like, for a minute, you know, I guess, because I'm gonna tell you what, like, I got so frustrated on the first level after a while playing on it Insane, because I hadn't played on any other mode, and, like, my point of doing that wasn't just to be like, you know, I eat nails for breakfast, blah blah blah. It was like, I didn't want to figure out the, like, hard mode stuff, like, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not that good at all, so, like, I don't think that'd be hard to do, but, I just, with the hard mode, I mean, I figure basically, like, it would make sense that the way it was programmed was that, hard mode will have, hard mode has exactly the same basic patterns, it's just that Lunatic just adds a little bit more, so, like, if you memorize the patterns, or, like, once you've figured out how you need to move for the other mode, or a less hard mode, it'll be the same base patterns that when you do make movements again, what you've learned isn't absolutely useless. But I'm not sure, and I didn't want to find out, like, later on once I get good at a easier mode, so I was just like, I know that I want to beat Lunatic, I don't know how exactly it is, so I'm just gonna, like, start with Lunatic and move on from there, so, but, I mean, I don't know, Yeah, yeah. It makes sense. It's probably a lot more rewarding as well, like to be able to actually feel like you're not, you know. I don't know. I gotta admit, I mean, as much as I enjoy it, like, it does get to be a bit irritating after, like, I remember the first time I played, like, trying to get through the or not the mid boss, but get past the first level. Like, I just sat there for like 6 hours, and I got through like 200 attempts on the mid boss. I'd only gotten to the final boss like twice, and it was like, after a minute, I was just like, alright, I gotta stop. But yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm gonna go up a bit. Anyways, it's that muscle memory you're talking about. Yeah, I think it might be a bit more rewarding, but I don't really know, like, I guess I feel like probably it wouldn't be as, like, maybe entertaining to watch, like, being streamed. Not that, like, watching somebody who isn't good fail, like, 900 times on the mid boss is all that great either, but it's still, like, you know, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess, like, it just depends on who you are and what you like to do. I mean, I'm sure there's people who enjoy seeing, like, slow. I guess it's kind of like with music sometimes too, you know. I mean, there are people who like quick things that are just, you know, like the climax is like quickly found, like pop music or whatever. And some people don't like pop music; they like a gradual build up. You know, I mean, kind of like the difference between men and women in sex. Like, men are just like, oh, alright, let me flop it out and stick it in, alright, I'm ready. And then women need to, like, like, you have to spend, like, a little bit lubing the pipes, but, I don't know. It's kind of like, maybe, you know, I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, it's like, it's not as bad as, like, some game like World of Warcraft or something, you know, where you're just like, yeah, if you're not, like, I mean, it's not like, you know, World of Warcraft, man, I swear, before they changed it, it used to be, you know, you'd have to spend, like, years just to get to, like, the final stuff. Is, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I played it when it came out, and I've wasted a lot of time on that game, but it's just, I don't know. So, I definitely know how you feel, but I don't know. If you really want to, like, just, like, ruin the end game for any RPG, just, like, play on a private server and get, like, actually, it's probably a good way to save money rather than, say, ruin anything. Just, like, get on a private server and then you just see the whole game, like, with those, like, 60x rates and all that. Once you do that, it's like all that stuff you thought was so awesome. It, like, kind of puts it in perspective, I guess, maybe, like, because I think maybe you build it up in your head. You're like, oh, it's this digital sword. Like, I'm gonna be so cool and have all these numbers. And, like, maybe, I guess it just depends on what you're into. I mean, I used to be into that kind of thing, but, you know, people change. Things change. Oh, I forgot to post that link. You should check out this game called IRK. It's really cool. Let me see. I found this. Somebody asked that guy Jamers91 to play this game. There it is. I think, like, everything on the site is Japanese, but I think this is the right one. Yeah, this is it. I guess it's Japanese. I don't know. I have the Japanese language pack installed and it's not showing up, so maybe it's, like, Korean or something. But anyways, here's a link, but down at the bottom, no, it's not quite the bottom. This game right up here, IRK version 1.1D. This game is really neat. It's just like Touhou, like exactly like it, but it's a lot more interesting. It's not like it has like elements that Touhou doesn't have. Like it's not all particles. So like what you get like on one of the bosses, it's like all music. I don't know. It's really like music oriented or something, but it's cool because like the levels are neat. Like you don't just like fly over a background. It's like you rotate and stuff. Like it has a lot of more 3D effects. And also there was this one boss where like they were like, it was like she was a music boss kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it, but like she would shoot out things, and then but there were like these what was like music bars or something. It was like the background that would show up, and it would like have these little like areas that would light up, and those would like deal damage. So you had like the particles and these lines, and then like the enemies actually come in from like multiple areas of the screen. Like they'll come in from behind you. It's actually like a left or right oriented game, but yeah, it's cool. You should. It's not a big download or anything, but and I was gonna stream it, but like I figured, like I really enjoyed it because it's a lot different. Like Touhou, you know, it's got a lot more elements, but then I figured, you know, yeah, but why like practice so much for Touhou 12 and then just like switch to another game? Like I don't want to just be like, you know, be able to beat the first level on 9 games. I'd rather, you know, be able to actually like complete something. So, but it is a very awesome game. Like, basically, I'm at the point where on this level where like, one, I have to continue because, well, I don't have to, but I mean like, I wish you could set it to where like you would not be put at level 4 when you continue. Like that would be really nice, just to like practice, be able to actually like do the runs. Okay, yeah, I'm about to be able to beat the Finn boss because I've got the bombs. I should use. Talking about bombs, I'm gonna use one. But like it would be nice if you could just set it where it didn't put you like level 4, because I mean, if you're gonna be doing like a full run, which is obviously pretty much anybody's goal when they play, like to be able to do a full run, or to practice to do a full what was that? Anyways, to practice to do a full run, you know, it would be better if you could just start at level 1, because I was looking at, or from playing level 1, I don't even think you can get to shot level 4. Like I think you could probably get to shot level 2, but if you actually like played straight through it, it doesn't seem like you can. But I don't know. No idea. Because I pretty much always have to use the continue as soon as I get here. 2.8. Yeah, I didn't think, like, I can get, like, I guess my problem is that I don't play at the top of the screen enough, but, like, I haven't memorized where the units come in from, but, if I'd done that, then yeah, for sure, because I can get, if I play at the bottom, like, with what little I can pick up there, I can get to about, like, 0.95, oh, man. I can get to about 0.95, so maybe once I get up to the top or something. I know like a lot of the better players, like kids and stuff, would play at the top a lot more, but you know, they also had memorized like where, when things are coming, so it's a big difference. kind of helps. Oh yeah. No. Okay. I think I'll maybe do it. I just figured I might as well. I got 2 lives. Cause like, I figured out, you know, every time you die, they give you another bomb anyways. I mean, you might as well, like, instead of like having 2, cause the max is 2. On 14, it's 3. Like they'll add bombs until you get up to 3. But on this one, it seems like they'll just basically like add bombs until you get up to 2. And so like, if you've got 2, why not use one before you lose a life, you know? So, or at least that's what I've seen, or seems to be the best. Oh, come on, the best way to go about it. I'm supposed to be going for reds, but like on this level, the first 2 are blue, and it just seems like it makes more sense to go for blues at that point, or like at least the first one, and then I forget about it. So I got 3 bombs. Huh? I think I may be able to beat this level, like randomly. Oh really? I didn't know that. Yeah. Well then, I should use all of my bombs before I die. Then I didn't realize that. Like, no wonder like everybody says you should use bombs more, because you get them all back. Doesn't matter. I was thinking like you only got 1. But it makes a lot. It's a lot cooler than I thought it was. I had like 3, you know. I'm not using them enough. I'm not even just trying like learn that pattern right now. I only got 1 bomb. She's got another form. It's not anywhere near that level of play. But I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, if you have 3 or more. Yeah. Yeah, I just started to figure that out. I like on 14, like the graphics, like it's Marisa, I think. Can't remember their names. Like Marisa is, I think, the blonde. There's I know the first 2 start with an M, and then like one of them is Marissa, and then like the last girl's Sonnet. But like anyways, the blonde girl on 14, she has a flamethrower as her like focus shot. It's so crazy. It was really neat the first time I saw it. Yeah. She's like, the flamethrower on 14 is really awesome. But I don't know, like, that game uses like a lot of colors. Like, I noticed that it's just really, I don't know, man, it's weird. Like, there's a lot more, like in this game, there's a lot of blues and purples. Like on the panel to the side, or like the background of like the scoreboard, it's all like blue, white, and purple and stuff. And then like some red. And so like everything in the game is pretty much like all color coordinated. Like all the particles are like blue, red, white, rainbow. That's what it was, rainbow. Yeah. Rainbow. I was thinking like I knew they both had an M in them, I guess, or like I thought they started both of them. But Rainbow, Racing Rain. I have to say it like a bunch of times so I remember. But anyways, this game is like really color coordinated. You only have like blue and red and purple, which is like blue and red put together, and there's some purple in the background of the scoreboard. But like in that game 14, it's like the weird, like the most random. It was like there's just yellows and reds and blue and purple and like every color you can imagine, like all on the screen at once, and it just looks really like interesting, I guess. But like I don't know, it's not really my whatever. I mean, I like the art style and everything, and the particle. There's like a lot of more animation and stuff, like whenever you destroy stuff, like you'll have like these, like the leaves come out and they flurry or whatever, like a little flurry of leaves. But I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But I was playing 14 for a minute, but then again, same idea. Why be okay at a few games? Good at a bunch. I mean, good at one. So, this is what you get. Down to level 2 a billion times. Yeah, cool. Sorry, I gotta practice on this anyways. This is alright, but still not completely great. Oh man. This is close. Got it. I'm getting there, like slowly but surely. Whatever. I think. Stay awake. Whatever. Right before the boss too. Had a second wave of these things. The yin yang balls, whatever they're called. Yin yang balls. It's good enough. Yin yang balls. Alright. Good. There we go. No! Why? Oh man, I don't even know how I got through that. Come on. Go, kill it. There you go. What? Alright, final boss. Tatara Kogasa. Oh no. It's not too bad, but like later on, this other stuff's like ridiculous. No. It's always great. No. I think that one blended in, maybe. For some reason my brain didn't think it was going to be anything bad. Oh. Let's do this. Too bad. Oops. Should have waited just a couple seconds. It was turning blue, but I'm not gonna get it. I knew going for that would be like a bad idea, but did I listen to myself? No, I didn't. I didn't listen to myself. Just listen to myself is a brain. I mean a bomb. Brain. Maybe I start using my brain. Get further in the game. Right. Whatever. Tired of playing the mid boss, so bomb her. I'm gonna bomb her. EDMs are for the birds, man. So is seed. It's for the ground as well. Come on. I like to try and get a bunch of these yin yang thing, yin yang, little yin yang things. So like blow up and then get the UFO because it takes all of them off the screen at once. But it's really hard to like sequence that or like coordinate that because like the projectiles that they release are like so large. I mean, like, their hitbox isn't huge, but it's obviously, like, not the entire thing, but, like, still, it makes it, like, hard to figure out, like, I don't know, for me, at my level, like, it makes it hard to see, like, how to go about getting that to occur, I guess. Or, like, right there, where, like, you know, you have to, I have to get my timing down right, like, if I can destroy those UFO, the little girls that carry the UFOs, if I can get the timing down a bit better, I can make it to where, like, I don't know if it's such a good idea, destroying that thing right next to myself like this, but, yeah. But, what? Yeah. Alright. Huh. Maybe Facebook has updated my icon thing. Like, it's supposed to like show your icon and like update or like the name of the broadcast, but it does not do that. Like, when you paste it in there. It'll like come up with the wrong icon, and it'll say Mr. Driller Drillland. Yeah. Bullshit. Like, why? not too bad. But like, figured I'd get some playtime in today because I'm not gonna be able to do anything this weekend. I didn't study last weekend enough, enough as I should have. So, like, get a bunch of stuff done. Because I'd rather just get it done. And like my last semester, I mean, not last semester, but next to last semester, I think, I haven't checked, I should probably check that, but it's probably important, I think, good to know when you're gonna graduate. If it's not this coming semester, it's like 2 extra classes, like hardly anything left. But like, I don't know, I'd rather just like get through with this stuff and like be able to enjoy myself in a minute once I finish, than like, you know, doing it all backwards where you like playing games and ruining your life. Like I did this past semester. Like, can't do that again. Like, alright, man. I had this teacher who was like crazy, like, about attendance, and didn't really get to class very well. So, like, I did all the work and could do it fine, but like, she was just like, not take it if it was late at all. And, like, my other teachers, like, you know, be able to, like, I've always been really bad at like getting up early and stuff, but which will be a good thing when I move to Japan, because after I graduate, because my body clock will be like right on, because I'm like 12 hours off right now, roughly. Because I'd rather like, I like to stay up until like 6 o'clock in the morning and go to bed at like, you know, or wake up at like really late in the afternoon. So it'll be like effectively the same thing once I move there. So it'll be like, I don't have to adjust at all. It'll be like 0 hours of jet lag. But I don't know. It's a while from now, so I just gotta tough it out a little bit longer, you know, and then it'll be good. Oh man, money's getting tight though. It sucks, man. I hate fucking life, dude. It's like, I like pretty much got this job at the school, like NC State, but like the guy is being all weird about the job. Like, as I applied, it's like it's like basically like IT support, where you like just, you know, teachers that know nothing about computers are like, hey, I can't figure out how to get the projector to come on. It's like all the, like everything in the classroom is completely like, oh yeah, and by the way, what I found out was like the College of Management at NC State, if you miss class, like they record every single lecture in the College of Management, which is where that job was, and they put it online so you can download it. It's like, there aren't teachers that are like the one that I had that are like fucking psychotic and like whatever. Anyways, so yeah, if you're in the College of Management, you're lucky, because like you don't have to deal with like physics teachers that are all like, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like this chick on the first test like failed a third of the class. It was like the first test is like 33% roughly. Well, it's less than that even, because like usually you have like 3 tests, but then you have a final, and then the final usually costs more than a test. Hey, it's really colorful. Hex eater. It's like six. You eat this thing 6 at a time. But yeah, she's all like failed a third of the class on the first test. Like it's his teacher and like or professor or whatever, and it's like you don't even know. First test, there's 3 tests, and then you got homework, and then you got the final, and the final costs more than the first 3 tests. It's like, how do you know? But like, she literally like wrote on people's papers like, you're not gonna get it. I'm gonna give you enough for the final grade. Like, you need to like drop the course. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, I get to play level 1. That's cool. I need practice anyways. You can finally beat level 1 like roughly first try. No. Come on. I don't know, the second level is like it's like you're like forced to get blues for some reason. Like they made it to where you like pretty much it's like the first 2 are blue and then it's like or whatever. You could like not even get the first, you could like not even get the first. Come on, change to blue. Yeah, that's right. You change to blue when you're out of reach. That's cool. Thanks a lot, man. There we go. Here we go. But I'm not gonna be able to get it because the boss like blocks it. It's like lame. Do I like traps? What kind of traps? Like mouse traps or like traps where like ghettos like when Kanye West talks about the trap, you like trapping like with like hose, or like do you mean like things to catch small animals in? I don't know. Cause there's like more than one type of trap, I believe, depending on like where you are or like the context, maybe whatever you wanna call it. No! Anime traps? I have no idea what that even is. Anime trap. No idea. Is this like a... I'm like out of the loop, I guess, with this terminology. Anoken has knowledge of what this is. I will kill you, woman. First bomb. And I got a second bomb for your second form on your second life. 2. Chick's about to eat some dirt, bro. Like hardcore. She's about to get her mineral serving for the day. You ain't gonna need no more iron, girl. You better get all the dirt, iron you need in this dirt you're about to be eating. There it goes. Oh, beat level 1. I can beat it on the first try nowadays. I'm not an absolute terrible player anymore. Nah, but for real though, like, what are anime traps? I don't know. No idea. Never heard of this thing. Oh yeah, I think I got it. No. Oh yeah, and I figure out a trap is a boy that looks convincingly like a girl. A reverse trap is a girl that looks convincingly like a boy. Like wriggled night butt. No idea what this is. Are you? I mean, I'm not like. I mean, I think like I can like. I mean, I'm not gay, like. So I don't. I mean, it's not like. I mean, I like to look at guys that look good. I mean, I'm not like. I'm not like you know. I'm not like homophobic where I'm like ashamed to admit that like you know there are guys that you know look pretty or like that look good that you know like obviously you can tell the difference between a Hanes model and a regular man that works at like you know Food Lion. So I mean like and anybody can you know any guy will say that, you know what I mean? So like it's not like I'm gonna like be all like trying to say like oh no I mean it's gay, like it's like I mean guys that look good sure like but like I mean I think guys that look like girls probably would do it because like girls are even attracted to girls and then like girls want to date guys that look like girls, like girls like long hair, girls like men who shaves like every day, like really close, and it's like, what, you just want to date a man, like a woman with a penis, like, what, it was, I don't, it's not gay if he looks like a girl, it's funny, yeah, I guess, I don't know, maybe, maybe so, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know, dude, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, anybody would rather look at somebody who looks good than, like, to look at somebody who looks like a shovel, married their mother, you know, like, but I want to date a woman with a penis, yeah, that's cool, but is it a woman anymore at the time, or do you want, like, a both gender, like you have a man, like a food, like a real life futanari or whatever, like, I don't know. You're like, hello, this is my girlfriend, Futa, I don't know what name you can make with the beginning Futa, but, I don't know, Futaniqua or something, I don't know, maybe she's, whatever, but, yeah. I don't know, man. You could go to, I think the Philippines has a lot of those. Really? So I take it he, like, goes to all the Touhou players' chats and, like, tells them that he wants... Yeah, I mean, like, nobody's the same. I mean, by any means. Yeah. Thailand. I was thinking it was Philippines, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is, you know. But yeah, no, like... I tell you... I think is that where they went is that where they went in Hangover 3 or whatever, where like the dentist like has oh, dang it. No. Hold on. Wait. So, yeah, I was gonna say, cause like they had that whole thing where like he had the moment where like that magic moment they shared where he like came inside of his ass, and like, the dude finds out about it, because they always got like the camera at the end of the movie, or not the dude, or the woman, the lady. I don't know whatever is. However, that person. I guess it depends on person to person, like what they like to be referred to as. I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, that was some pretty awesome junk. But and they had to go back and like ask, like talk to them. I don't know. But yeah. So all right. So I'm trying to get this straight. So basically, Hex Eater, the girl, or this, yeah. So Hex Eater comes in the chat rooms that you're in, and then says something about transgender women to like entice some sort of like odd conversation that usually is meant to be possibly, or not meant to be, subversively meant to be, like set up to be possibly offensive to you, MV Touhou, on purpose. Like that's what it seems to be at this point. Which is like interesting, because usually that that type of thing like happens immediately, but it seems to have been developed over time, because this is like the third time I've seen MV. Yeah, I think it's like the second time I've seen both you guys, and like, aw, come on, dude, really? Anyways, I'm talking a bit too much. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, if you guys are like, it's like an inside joke kind of thing, then yeah, it's cool. I didn't know if like you're just like random troll, like, you know, whatever, but I mean, I don't know, like, so how is that, like, I mean, I'm curious, like, does it all like work correctly? I mean, I don't know that. I mean, I'd imagine it's not so like. I mean, yeah, right. But I mean, like, is it able to like get hard and then like not? Or is it like perma-stiff, like you like permanently pitching a tent? Or is it like, I mean, I'd imagine you don't have like, you can't ejaculate. Yeah. Ah, crap. Wait. So it can be limp or hard, or it's hard all the time? I'm confused. But I mean, like, I doubt they rerouted. I'm sure you probably still have to. I don't know, man. Or woman. Nah, man. But I mean, no. Sorry, I say man like just all the time. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know you that well. I probably shouldn't, right? Like, be all like, you know, hey, what's your penis like? But, but it's just, I guess, like, to be honest, I guess the way I see it, you know, because, I mean, most of the time, the whole idea is, like, how the person who's, like, singled out feels, but at the same time, it's, like, when something gets put in front of me, like, it's the same thing as, like, I think, you know, socially at least, like, the same thing as if, like, some man walks up and like shows me his dick, or I mean his penis, and he's like, yo, you know, I don't like you looking at my penis. It's like, I mean, you know, it's like, if you want to talk about, you know, that kind of thing, then I mean,